In North Korea, truth is whatever the government says it is. Every word, image, and broadcast is carefully controlled to maintain a single story: that the nation is strong, its people are happy, and its leader is flawless. Ordinary citizens are completely cut off from the outside world. There is no access to the global internet. Instead, a closed system called Kwangmyeong serves as the country's own internet, filled only with approved content that praises the regime and hides the truth about the rest of the world. Watching or listening to foreign media is one of the gravest crimes a person can commit. A simple act, like watching a South Korean drama or listening to foreign music, can lead to imprisonment or even execution. USB drives and DVDs are secretly smuggled across the border, passed from hand to hand in the dark. For those caught, punishment is swift and brutal, yet people continue to risk everything for a glimpse of the freedom they have been denied. Propaganda fills every corner of life. The streets are lined with slogans praising the leader. Television broadcasts show endless parades, soldiers marching in perfect formation, and citizens waving flags in carefully choreographed displays of loyalty. Massive celebrations are held to glorify the ruling family, where thousands of people move in perfect sync, creating an illusion of national pride and unity. But beneath the colors and the music lies fear. Every smile you see, every cheer you hear, is born from survival, not joy. It's a nation where silence is safer than truth, and where the government's greatest weapon isn't the military, it's control over the minds of its people. The Songun society, military first. In North Korea, the military is not just a part of the country, it is the country. The entire nation revolves around a principle called Songun, which means military first. It's a policy that puts the army at the heart of politics, economy, and society. Everything, from food distribution to national resources, is prioritized for soldiers before anyone else. Nearly 1 in every 5 men in North Korea serves in the military. Many are taken as teenagers and spend years, sometimes decades, in uniform. Service is seen as both an honor and a test of loyalty to the regime. For most, it's not about defending the country, it's about proving obedience to the supreme leader. Across the nation, grand military parades are held to showcase power. Massive tanks roll through the streets, missiles are paraded on trucks, and thousands of soldiers march in perfect harmony, saluting their leader as crowds cheer on command. The world sees these images and wonders at their discipline, but behind the spectacle lies fear and exhaustion. Many soldiers live with little food, harsh conditions, and constant pressure to perform. From childhood, citizens are taught that the military is their shield against American imperialists and other enemies said to threaten their way of life. The message is repeated endlessly: the world wants to destroy North Korea, and only the strength of its army can keep them safe. In truth, the Songun policy does more than protect the nation, it keeps it under control. It ensures that loyalty to the regime is tied to survival, that fear replaces freedom, and that the image of power hides the reality of suffering. Life of soldiers and border guards. For many young men in North Korea, joining the military is not a choice, it's a duty demanded by the state. From the moment they put on the uniform, their lives are no longer their own. Discipline is absolute, and obedience is expected without question. Every soldier is trained to follow orders, no matter how harsh, and to show unwavering loyalty to the supreme leader. Please like this video, comment your thought and subscribe to this channel if you appreciate the information. But behind the proud uniforms and synchronized marches lies a darker truth. Many soldiers live in brutal conditions. Food is scarce, rations are small, and hunger is a constant companion. Some survive on a few grains of rice or corn each day. Their loyalty is rewarded not with comfort, but with exhaustion and hardship. Even though they are seen as defenders of the nation, they are often as hungry and desperate as the civilians they are told to protect. Punishment in the military is severe. A simple mistake, a word out of place, or even a sign of weakness can lead to beatings, imprisonment, or worse. Fear is the only motivator, and silence is the safest response. Yet, despite this, many soldiers begin to see the cracks in the world they were taught to believe in. Defectors who once served on the borders have confessed that, deep down, they envied the South. They heard faint radio signals, saw distant city lights across the demilitarized zone, and realized that life beyond their borders might be different, freer, richer, more human. That quiet realization, hidden behind years of indoctrination, becomes a dangerous seed of truth. For the North Korean soldier, the battlefield is not against foreign enemies. It's a fight for survival, against hunger, fear, and the reality they are never allowed to speak about.